How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another install slash how-to video. This one's really not an install. We're taking stuff off the car, so an uninstall video. Today we're going to be going over how to debadge your car. I've never done that before, so I'm going to be learning with you guys how to do it, and we'll see how that goes. It's pretty cold here today apparently, but standing here in the sun feels like it's about 40 degrees, so let's get straight into it. So guys, this is what we're going to need. We're going to need some fishing line. You can use dental floss if you've got it. Fishing line's just a bit stronger and it's going to cut through a bit easier. We'll need a heat gun to heat the adhesive behind the badge up so it goes nice and soft so we can cut through it. You can use a hairdryer like I am, works just as well. You are going to need some bug and tar remover, or you can use like, I think it's called tree sap remover, just some anti-goo stuff to get rid of that old adhesive that's left behind. And then lastly, you'll need just a microfiber cloth to wipe all that old stuff away and make it nice and smooth. So the first thing you want to do is make sure the area around the badge you're taking off is nice and clean and no dirt or anything on it, because the last thing you want when you're applying heat all over here is to be caking that dirt on. So what you got to do, grab your, I don't know, sort of any detailer, or you could wash your car, but I'm lazy, so I'm just going to grab sort of a detailer spray. Spray it like around the area, because you're going to be applying heat all over here, so you don't want all of that to be crap. And grab your microfiber cloth and just clean around it. There we are. Now that you've got that area all clean, you're just going to go and grab your hairdryer, whack her on heat, and just heat up around that badge. That's going to be loud. So once you've got that warm enough and you can feel it start to wiggle around, you go ahead and grab your fishing line, just wrap it around your fingers like that to get it nice and tight, and come in on one of these edges here. You come under that edge there and just pull it backwards and forwards like a saw. And you might get most of the way into it and then realise that it's not going through as easy. Just hit it with a bit more heat. And then you can go back through. All that can happen, and you snap your fishing line. That's alright. We'll just come back. We'll just come back from the other side. And there you go. She's off. So obviously once you've taken the badge off, you're left with all this old adhesive sticky stuff. What you're best to do is go off and just with your nail go and pull all the bigger chunkier bits of it off. There you go. So obviously the newer your car is, the easier this stuff is going to be to take off. If your car is like 20 years old, it's going to be real difficult because it's just going to go sort of like old and brittle, but brittle in the way that it's not going to come off easily. It's going to go hard and it's going to be sort of become all fun with the paint. Once you've gotten as much as that off as you can, go ahead and grab your, I don't know, your bug and tar or sap remover or anti-goo spray. Give it a spray onto, you can either spray it onto the car or just onto your cloth. And then we're just going to go backwards and forwards over that area. Get all that old adhesive off. And there we go. Now any lines you have left on there, you can go ahead and hit with like a cut or like a cut polish or something like that, and it will take just the rest of those markings of the outline of off. All that really is where it's sat and dirt's sat around that edge, and it's just sort of caked on and it's hard to get off. So if you hit that with a cut and polish, which I will be about to do, it'll come off nicely. So like I said, if you've still got some marks and that on there from where that old badge like an outline, just go ahead and grab some a cut and polish stuff, whack it on an application thing, or if you've got a buffer, that'll be heaps better, use that. I don't have one of those, so this will do. Let it do its magic. Go ahead and wipe that off. And presto. Nice. Ooh. Nice and clean. Nothing left. And we've just got our little Toyota badge we can put in our room. Woo. Well, there we are, guys. How easy was that? It takes like 5 minutes to do. Practically cost you nothing if you've got the stuff lying around at home, which a lot of people watching this video, I assume they'd already have. Debadging your car is one of those things that really cleans up any area of your car, whether you want to take them off the side skirts that some cars have, or like I've done off the back of the car. Sometimes those badges like I've pulled off then do have little posts on the back, so just make sure you check out the forums and all that sort of stuff before you go doing it, because the last thing you want is to pull that badge off and then realize you've got to bog fill 2 little holes where posts have gone through holding that badge on. So just make sure you do your research before you start, you know, tearing away at badges. Well guys, that's going to do it for me today. If you did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click one of the multitude of subscribe videos that are sitting around the screen. There's one in the bottom right of the corner all the time in the video, one down below, and there's one at the end of the video on that little end screen. Go ahead and click my face and keep subbing. If you are enjoying these videos, guys, there's always more at the end. You can watch little cards. Go ahead and click them if you want to keep watching more of my stuff. Or like I said, just click subscribe. Gonna do it for me today. I'm gonna go and get out of this heat because it's boiling. I feel like I'm a bit of bacon on a stove sizzling away. So I'm gonna go. I'll see you next Saturday.